Hi, my name's Martin Stone and I work for Criticism. Today I'm going to show you how to get started with the Criticism SDK in your iOS app. I'm just going to go into Xcode and create a new single view application. And let's call it Test App. I'm going to go into the storyboard for my app. I'll make it an iPhone 4 storyboard. And I'm just going to add a single button that crashes the app. We can wire up our button. And I'm just going to raise an exception. I'll have it say, uh-oh, when it crashes. So that should be good enough. We can run our app. We can press the button and we can see it crash. Great. So let's put the Criticism SDK in our app. I'm just going to go to criticism.com and I'm going to log in. If you don't have an account on criticism.com, it's easy to create a free one. I'll register a new app and I'm going to call it Test App. It's an iOS app and these questions are just for information. I'm going to leave them set to no. Okay, now I'm ready to download the SDK. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up this folder and drag this Criticism SDK folder into my Xcode project. I'm just going to put it down here at the bottom. I'll copy the files into the directory. Okay, and now there are two steps that I need to do in order to start Criticism in my app. First, I'll get rid of some of these. And in my build phases, I'm going to link with the system configuration framework. Okay. Then in my app delegate, in my did finish launching with options method, I'm going to actually initialize Criticism. We make this really easy in your settings. You can actually just go in and you can see the line. This is a unique ID for my application that I just registered. You can just copy that, go and paste it into my app. I got an error. That means I forgot to import the header file. And I should be able to build that and run it. And if I go into Criticism now, I can go into the live stats. And I can see that I got one app load today. What about crashes? Well, if I crash here, I just fall out to the debugger. So what we need to do is disconnect the debugger so that Criticism can have a chance to report the crash. So when you're running in the simulator, just go ahead and push run. Then you can push stop. You can go back into the simulator, start your app again, and crash. The crash gets reported to Criticism on the next app load. So now if I go back into Criticism, I can see my one crash today. I can actually drill into that crash and see all the things that I would see in Criticism. So I can see my world map. I happen to be in New York, so I got that right. I can see my stack trace, my versions, my diagnostics, including memory usage, the model, and so on, and users. I'm currently anonymous. So that's it. That's how you get started with the Criticism SDK in your iOS app.